it's time for our nightly Tool Time Award. Conservative pundit and author Coulter raised a few eyebrows this week when talking about the nuclear drama unfolding in Japan. Now, on her blog earlier this week, Anne had a post that was titled, "A Glowing Report on Radiation," and decided to make the claim that some radiation heading to the United States from Japan could actually be good for us. See that headline right there? Now, who would have thought? And last night, while Ann Coulter was appearing on the O'Reilly Factor, she doubled down on her claim and offered up the following observation. Take a listen.
There's a growing body of evidence that radiation in excess of what the government says are the minimum amounts you should be exposed to are actually good for you and reduce cases of cancer.
Wow, so Anne is saying that some radiation is actually good for you. Well, that should ease the minds of anyone living in Japan or on the west coast of the United States, for that matter. And we should point out that Anne based her reporting on some old newspaper articles and then went on television telling millions of viewers that the government is not telling the truth about the acceptable radiation levels. Now, while some radiation levels may be okay, does Anne really think that it's time to put those theories to test? Well, just a few minutes later in the same interview, she actually admitted that she's not really sure about the facts that she was saying. Take a listen.
By your account, we should all be heading for the nuclear reactor leaking and kind of sunbathing out there in front of, come on.
Well, interestingly, it's called hormesis. That's how it appears to be pronounced. I've only read about it.
Dr. Ann Coulter spreading misinformation wherever she goes. Now, if you're not really an expert on nuclear radiation, you probably should not go on TV right after one of the biggest catastrophes in the nuclear industry and spout off about how radiation could actually be good for you. And of course, that's never stopped Ann Coulter before, and I doubt that it will in the future. So if Ann thinks that radiation is so great, maybe she should head over to the Fukushima power plant and offer up her expert knowledge. Anyone want to chip in on a plane ticket to Tokyo? Anyone? No? Anyhow, that's Ann Coulter, our Friday night Tool Time winner.